wrong with him.
Exactly, having a real life outside with the normies. Alright, we are off and running. Heather versus Lancer in this Becoming Cup match. So best of 3, unlike the set you just saw, which was a set of 3. The matches in the cups do not affect your regular season elo is another thing I should probably point out. These are very much they run parallel but are separate in terms of rankings. You have to put up with me, yeah.
Yeah, pretty standard start. Lancer with the slightly better routing, and it's going to take the lead here.
Yep, and that was one of these nasty 1-2s where you're just praying that you're going to dig one of these walls and a secret room's going to appear, but nothing doing.
Yeah, exactly, and that's, you can only, these early leads only count for so much, because, yeah, just like that, Heather with the slight lead, although Lancer taking the time to check this crate, getting a monocle out of it, which I think the monocle is a super strong piece of headgear.
And you're
especially
seeing
since it lets
there.
you see things like this! Oh, but that's bad, taking damage right before the bloodshot. That might mean that he's going to have to fight through this bloodshot to get
Oh my god, what a bloodshot! Oh, Heather, you have to reset. That's too good. I think you have to reset here, right? It's not even an option.
You either reset or you just hope to find an obsidian rapier.
There's the reset from Heather. You've seen it now. Has seen that bloodshot and the courage shovel. That's too good not to take. It's been a while since I've seen Lancer play. I don't know whether he's quite the racer he was last time I saw him. I think in World Cup. Might have even been before then.
Yeah, we are seeing the downside of the monocle here, though. There are just spirits everywhere. It's honestly generally a good thing in Zone 1 where, they're just very basic enemies, can't move through walls and everything. Not checking that cracked wall in the exit room on Lancer's side.
Maybe just didn't spot it. I'm not sure, because I feel like if you see that, you're absolutely making a beeline for it. Alright, Heather this time around still doesn't have that monocle. Not as big of a deal.
There's a ring of regen that you're seeing in the purple chest. That's really nice. Probably would have checked purple chest with this build anyway, minus the monocle, but still. Just seeing it there is great.
I gotta say, I disagree with Heather just straight up buying this axe. I think just use that bomb. When it comes to if you're saving that bomb for okay, with the cookies coming up, never mind.
I agree with the decision to
it's fine. I'm wrong.
Obsidian Axe is 3 damage. That is going to let you break crates and find some food for health regeneration. That's kind of my general rule of thumb, is that if I can afford, if there's a weapon in the blood shop and I can afford it and it's 3 damage or more, then I'm just buying it. I'm not bothering with fighting for it. If it's like a 2 damage weapon though, and it's gonna put me on low health, and I have the option to fight the shopkeeper safely, then it's worth considering.
Okay, that's a fair way to look at it. What I will say was a mistake here from Heather was going into that cracked wall on 1-3, which was a conjurer, and decided to go for ring. I'm not sure if maybe didn't see the ring of regen on Lancer's side, but obviously put two and two together by the time she reached the purple chest. I think you go for armor in that conjurer.
Knowing that she's playing from behind, I think she's just looking for an equalizer here. Regen's good, but it's but it's not necessarily fast. It's mainly a safety thing, unless you have magic to go with it. But finding something like courage would really help to narrow the gap. Or, for instance, piercing, which Lancer just found, but elected to leave behind in favor of regen, just looking to play a safe game here.
Which is fair with this lead on 3-2, with Heather just getting down on a death medal too. The one thing I would say though is, don't you feel like armor itself could be a fair bit of an equalizer along with regen?
Yeah.
Being able to tank some of those hits?
Where was that conjure again? Was that
it was 1-3.
Yeah, so that's a decent item pool, and Heather actually checking red here, which I think is unfortunate, because I think that ring of piercing might have been something worth taking, but isn't even going to see it.
Oh, I didn't even see. Lancer has the Crown of Thorns as well. I'm not sure where he picked that up, but that's
that was in the
strong.
3-1 shop, I believe.
Oh man. Okay, so there's the trapdoor for Heather. We'll be able to get down onto 3-2. Lancer on 3-3 currently.
Or no,
oh,
actually,
war! Oh boy.
Yeah, there you go.
Dude, there's there was a cap and torture walls in that 3-1 shop as well. Good lord. This seed is silly. This seed is just kind of silly.
Ooh, Heather making the questionable call there to intentionally burn a beat, though, but yeah, making it work. And is down to 3-3, just behind Lancer's Fortissimo 3. Which is kind of off the rails, and gonna take a Molotov.
Oh, hello,
there.
Spirit! Wow, that was so gross because it was because the walls on the other side of Heather were the level boundaries. The Spirit wouldn't move. Oh, gross.
Yeah, thankfully he does have that chicken to heal up the damage, but
absolutely, and a flawless Fortissimo as well.
Yeah, much cleaner Fortissimo than Lancer had.
Gets a free scroll. Not really what you're looking for. It can catch you up a little bit, just starting this 4-1 as Lancer's in the exit room. So if you find a particularly nasty room, you can deal with it. Yeah,
that free scroll is either a quick boss room or a quick Zone 4 boss. But ultimately, you're probably looking more for, a free spell or something that's going to give you repeated mileage.
Yeah, exactly. It's nice to have the one-off, but it's just that. It's a one-off.
Ooh, eating a harpy hit there. Oh, okay. Nice dodge of the exploding gargoyle. Yep, taking the monkey's paw there. She's going to make these Zone 4 floors a lot less chaotic.
Good use of the free scroll there, because that was a particularly nasty-looking exit room. On that 4-2. Down a half a heart is going to have to be careful here. Oh man, you can tell.
There's a potion there.
And there are bombs.
You can use the gargoyle.
There's so many bombs.
You can use the gargoyle.
It's fine. Just use your bomb and go.
Oh boy. Like buffering against the wall there, losing multiplier and damage, but...
Okay, both of our racer... Oh, Risk Charm is a really nice find for Heather at this half heart. Oh yeah, these golems are just gone in a single swipe of this axe. Oh, the mummy as well. Absolutely
and
beautiful.
Heather's pulled ahead.
Yep, because Lancer's gone back to grab this potion. Ooh, Lancer taking a hit. There goes said potion. So Heather with the lead. And is going to be finishing up this Coral Rift fight. Going to check chest here. Going to check purple. Ring of Luck. Again, not what you're looking for. I think Heather definitely looking for a spell there.
Yeah,
you really want something.
Freeze or shield or something.
Yeah, just something you can kind of use to help continue this push. But
that Risk Charm is putting in so much work right now.
Yep, this is so good. Going to use one of the swear bombs. It's never the food shop. Oh, Lancer is having a hell of a time on this Coral Rift fight and does not get flawless, is down to half a heart, is going to have to take the start of the Zone 5 a bit slowly just to be safe. Oh, the electricity doing so much work off the wire there.
Heather losing the potion there. Has to keep in mind that that's a damage drop because the Risk Charm is no longer active.
Yeah, it does have the advantage of, even with that damage drop, if she does forget it, then you do have that Ring of War, which will kind of bail you out of that the first beat of, oh wait, that thing's not dead, and I thought it would be. It'll just
Ring of War just so strong with the axe.
Yeah, this is crazy. I am a very big proponent of stand on the wire when you're opening a room. It's not worth the risk otherwise. But down onto Deadringer is Heather, whilst Lancer is about halfway through this 5-3, and it's going to be an Oblivion strat. Just tanks the hit. Yep. Tanks the hit from the White Rider. And getting onto the Necrodancer fight as Lancer hits Deadringer. Now, Lancer does have more bombs and also has the Blood Drum. So, I think it might be just a little too late, unfortunately. But it might come down to lures if Heather's lures or teleports are particularly nasty. And this first one is. It's taken a while to get it. We do finally have it.
I gotta deal with this ogre now. Kind of missing this lure here. But,
yep, gets the second one. Although Lancer's going to be on two pretty quick. It is 2-3 currently in terms of hits on
bomb charm
Necrodancer.
also,
It's
that bomb charm's saving
3-3,
time.
3-4. Oh, we're at 4 hits apiece. It's 5-4 in favor of Heather. Oh, this last lure is awful. Oh, the Necrodancer's teleport position really, really helping Heather out on that last lure. And oh my, that was a close one down at the death. But Heather's going to come out on top there. The difference in Dun's about 9 seconds.
Yeah, pretty close one, but yeah, that decision to reset for that Shovel of Courage and Obsidian Axe definitely paying dividends.
Absolutely. I mean, if you see your opponent get a build that strong that early, you kind of just have to reset. Like, your hand is very much forced, I think, at that point.
Yeah, I think with if Lancer had a little bit stronger lures on the Necrodancer, we could have seen a reversal of this. But as it stands, Heather going to win fairly comfortably. A bit of a nail biter, but and 9 seconds is definitely way more significant than we've seen in plenty of other races this season already.
Alright, Lancer just needs a second after that first race.
Again, this is not a set of 3. This is just a best of 3. So everything's on the line for Lancer now. Needs to win these next 2.
Yep, needs to win 2 in a row here. Oh, good God!
Oh my!
You give a throw-in attempt here and gets it on the first try. Does Heather? Lancer, I hope is screen watching. Lancer, I hope you're screen watching. This is far, far too good a blood shot to pass up. Not gonna take the courage. I don't completely hit it. It's I can understand not taking courage there because it is a bit spooky, but it's a 2 damage axe. And it's a gold axe as well. So you're going to find yourself missing out on a lot of really, really nice chained gold kills.
Yeah, courage with like move attack gold weapons means that you just like very often kill enemies and immediately slide onto their gold for instant damage, and you can just chain kills together. Oh, Shrine of Darkness right here, and that is not a mimic. That is a real shrine. It's
a real shrine, and there's a blast helm somewhere on this 1-2. I didn't see where Lancer
right above where Heather is right now is in the top right corner of that room.
So Heather gonna miss out on it, but it does at least have a bomb.
More importantly, has that 2 damage axe. Like that's
exactly,
so
yeah.
important.
It's one of the things you probably don't want to give up. Blast helm is strong, but you should be using your blood drum there, I think.
Yeah, could use the blast helm on Lancer's side for
3 damage axe now for Heather.
Oh,
with
that shot was so good.
So good. I mean, it kind of sucks that that third bit of damage, that third point of damage, sorry, is coming from the Torch of Strength, but it doesn't have a particularly high light level, so you can deal with it. And we'll see whether it's a ring out of the purple chest here. In fact, no, Lancer, if you're Lancer, I think you probably check black here instead of purple.
Oh, definitely.
Yep,
you
Obsidian
gotta just
Long,
be comfortable with that ring and to get a better weapon.
Yep, Heather getting Transmute Tome transmutes the blood drum twice, and it was a staff and then a harp. You want neither of those. As far as weaponry goes, you are absolutely sorted. This immediate shot on 2-2. Nothing doing in terms of rings yet. It does get a titanium shovel though, which is a pretty nice find. Oh, there was a cracked wall there! No, go back! There was a cracked wall on this 2-3 immediately to the left that Heather saw for a split second.
I'm just maybe not registering.
Must be the case.
Not even gonna see it.
Yeah, by virtue of not going an extra tile to the left, it's forever out of sight. Alright, let's check this purple chest here.
Yeah, that is the downside of the Ring of Shadows.
Yeah, that reduced vision can really hurt sometimes. Alright, it's just a shield scroll in the purple chest from the Zone 2 boss.
We'll see. I think Lancer, like, if he's screen watching, he needs to check, like, red or something. Yeah, gonna check red and get a ham. A little bit of nice extra safety, but Heather continuing to just kind of shop around here. And not really finding much glass slippers, but yeah, if Lancer just selects to push here, that could really come back to bite her.
Yeah, I think Heather is just desperate to get off of this ring, and wow, these shops are just doing nothing. But I took the Crown of Teleportation and realized, oh, I won't have 3 damage if I do that, because part of that damage is coming from these sunglasses. Does get a holy water for our troubles though. Good use of the shield scroll here, because this looked particularly nasty and should last her all the way to the exit stairs. Nicely done. Down onto Korra 3. Able to move straight through the water thanks to those glass slippers. Oh, there they go, and no flawless, so no ring for Heather. Or no, at least no purple chest check. So, going to be operating in the darkness in this Zone 4.
Yeah, but plenty of health to go with it, so it'll probably be okay. And yeah, Lancer, though, like, early advantage had the early advantage of a ton of extra bombs, but has been really hammering through those bombs to burst damage to enemies down with the blast helm. And yeah, now that advantage is pretty much just gone. Gonna get the ring swap, get Ring of Luck, not really a particularly strong one.
But it's not darkness.
Yeah, at least will allow a Lancer to see what's going on.
Absolutely. It was a really, really nice exit room on 4-1 for Heather. Really, really good use of the battle shovel.
Lancer's got to remember he's got Blast Helm, kind of wasting time with these exploding gargoyles. He really doesn't need to.
Yeah, you just need to be jumping into those. Oh, Heather gets leprechauned! Was desperate to try and get the lucky charm, but just dove in and it was right beside a golem. So a nasty situation to be in. There's a ring. Oh, good God. That's a ring. That might be the ring.
Yeah, Ring of War, as we've talked about before, is so strong with the axe. And yeah, just gonna, I think we're looking at Heather probably gonna run away with this just by virtue of the stronger build.
Yeah, I think at this point this build is just too strong. Getting the gold kill on Vertisimal as well, really nice.
Oh, that is a potential source of catch up if Lancer can handle it. The boots of leaping coming out of that gargoyle.
And you need to use them. They need to just be on. You need to. You're playing Dorian now. You're playing Dorian without armor. Oh wow! Look at the arcs on that electricity on Heather's side.
And toggle them on into this Fortissimo fight.
Good use of them initially.
Yeah, this longsword making these Blade Masters a lot less frustrating than they might have been otherwise.
And a heal spell, that's kind of exactly what you're looking for with these boots, I would say. That or a shield. And gets 3 bombs!
Yeah, he's just turning these boots on. I think knows that he's playing from behind here and really has to use everything he has available to him.
Yep, because Heather is now down onto Deadringer. Really, really fast Zone 5 for her. Absolutely tearing through the rooms. Oh no! Lancer jumps right into the Earth Dragon!
Oh yeah, that darkness kind of tripping him up, probably expecting the aggro there and just attack, but yeah, with leaping you gotta be careful. You can jump right into a stomp like that from an unaggroed dragon.
Yeah, just had to play it. You know, you want to push, but there's definitely a limit. You gotta rein yourself in a little bit. But Necrodancer is out for Heather. First hit down.
A pretty high health build here. A little bit of armor through those Hargreaves. But yeah, Cadence is looking pretty good here. Dorian, with his tanky build as always. So would take a pretty nasty spill here for Heather to lose this one.
Yeah, it would take something pretty disastrous. There we go, there's the 4th hit in the Necrodancer. Took a little while to get that one, unfortunately. The teleports and lures just not quite playing ball. There's hit number 5, hit number 6.
And there it is.
Yep, there it is, and a pretty quick time in game, an 8:15 and 8:27 RTA, and that's the 2-0 win for Heather. So Heather moves on to the next round of the Becoming Cup and will play WonderJ13, who put Sakas out with a 2-0 win. So 2 racers going through and meeting, Heather and WonderJ both with 2-0 wins.
Yeah, well played to both racers.
Absolutely, both of them doing a really good job there. Lancer trying his best to push at the end, but just didn't quite have enough, unfortunately.